And welcome to another edition of Tuesday Tips. I'm Mike Bastinelli, the Public Information Officer for the Yakima Police Department. And joining me today is Detective Jake Lancaster with the Yakima Police Department. And we're going to talk about auto thefts, and specifically the problem of auto thefts in the wintertime. As the temperatures drop, people warming up their cars. And Detective, how prevalent is the problem this time of year?
The problem's really bad this time of year. We see a huge increase in stolen cars. It's uncomfortable for people to drive around in a cold car. It's hard to see. Your windows are frosted over. So a lot of times people will run out in the morning real quick while they're getting ready for work. They'll start their car, run back in the house. They come out and their car's gone.
And sometimes it's just a matter of seconds, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be very long at all. Almost on a daily basis this time of year, we're seeing people run in, start their car. They forgot their cell phone or something in the house. They run back in. They're inside for just a minute or two, come out and their car's gone.
How prevalent is the problem?
It's a big problem. It happens every day this time of year, several times a day. There's people actively looking to steal your car while it's warming up.
And again, these are crimes of opportunity, so there really are auto thieves out there looking for cars warming up.
Yes, just recently we arrested one subject. He admitted to driving around in a stolen car looking for another opportunity to steal cars. He gets into them, he steals your change or whatever he wants out of them, and then he's looking for other people warming up their cars. He sees somebody walk out to their car, start it, walk back in their house. He leaves one stolen car, gets in another one, and he does it several times a day.
I know local residents are frustrated. They just want to warm up their car, but what advice would you give them so they don't become a victim?
Well, there's a couple options. The first option, it's going to cost you some money, but you can get a remote start for your car. That way there's no keys in your vehicle, and your vehicle remains locked while it's warming up. That's a really good option. It's a safe option. However, it does cost money. The other option is you just put on a few more clothes and you wait outside while your car is being warmed up. A lot of times it's even better if you just stand outside next to your car because while your car is warming up, and then you can stay a little warmer. You can move around while you're doing it. But even though it costs money, it's still cheaper than not having a car.
I was going to say it might be inconvenience to be cold for a couple of minutes. I guess it's a lot more inconvenient having a car stolen.
Yeah, if you don't have a car, it's far more inconvenient than standing out in the cold while your car is warming up.
And I know you could get a citation, but really that's not what you want to do.
No, the goal for the Yakima Police Department is just to make people aware. We don't want to give out tickets for people warming up their cars. It is a ticketable offense. You can be cited for leaving your car unattended while it's running. That's not our goal. We just want people to be aware that this is a problem, and it's always a much bigger problem this time of year. It's easier to see cars running this time of year. You can see I'm sure you can see my breath right now. You can see the exhaust from a vehicle. It's easy to spot. You drive by, there's nobody in it. There's your car.
Thank you, Detective. And thank you for joining us. And join us next time for another edition of Tuesday Tips.